Did you know that the phrases
rules and consequences
have been a recurring theme in the John Wick series since the very first movie?
You know the rules. No business can be conducted on these premises.
Let's take a look at some of the key moments where these themes come into play.
For a man to grant a market to another is to bind a soul to a blood oath. If you don't do this, you know the consequences.
After he feels the consequences, he speaks with Winston, who explains to him that there are
2 rules that cannot be broken, Jonathan. No blood on continental grounds, and every marker must be honored. Now, while my judgment comes in the form of excommunicado, the High Table demand a more severe outcome if their traditions are refused.
Later, we also see John's allies facing the consequences of breaking the rules.
In 7 days, you abdicate your throne.
Bowery is mine alone.
Do not make the mistake of thinking you exist outside the rules. No men do. You gave John Wick 7 bullets. Your penance will be paid with 7 cuts.
Well, sometimes you gotta cut a motherfucker. Long live the king.
When John asks Sophia for help, the theme of rules and consequences is highlighted once again.
Because sometimes you have to kill what you love. That's why I gave you that marker in the first place.
That's why I'm fucked.
consequences.
Yeah, consequences.
When John meets Barada, he is reminded of breaking the rules. The Elder also highlights this during their meeting, showing the importance of rules in their world.
Order and rule. You have broken the rules. The High Table has marked you for death. Why would I allow you to leave here alive when your life has been, by your own actions, forfeit?
Consequences.
Never seen a man fight so hard to end up back where he started.
On his task to eliminate Winston, John once again has the choice of following the rules or denying them and facing the consequences.
The High Table has asked me to step down.
The hour. The hour should have killed me in the Continental.
Maybe I should have.
Rules and consequences.
Seems like everyone is suffering from the consequences of their actions.
As we know, John once again breaks the High Table's rules by defending the Continental against their troops. His actions lead to severe consequences, being hunted yet again and Winston shooting him off the roof, setting the stage for Chapter 4.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the first mention of rules and consequences in Chapter 4 occurs during a conversation between Winston and the newly instated Marquis.
Believe in rules.
Oh, I do?
And what of consequences?
Of course. And second chances.
Ah, that's where we differ, you and I.
As expected, Winston becomes the next to face the consequences of his actions, with his hotel being destroyed and his concierge being killed. We also see the other examples of rules and consequences in this movie. Kane is forced to follow the rules, hunting John Wick and attempting to eliminate him, while Koji breaks the rules to help John and ultimately dies at Kane's hand. This connects both their fates to the consequences of either obeying or defying the rules. Winston also emphasizes rules and consequences when confronting the Marquis, which not only convinces him to participate in the duel, but also plays a significant role in shaping the future.
And why would I accept this from a second right seat?
Because there are rules, and without them...
We live with the animals.
Exactly.
Times are changing. New day is dawning. New ideas, new rules, new management.
Yet you will accept, because we all still sit beneath the table. And even you are not immune to the consequences of failure.
The consequences of the Marquis' failure become increasingly evident as John gets closer to him and right before the duel.
You seek the truth and will endure the consequences.
Consequences.
In the dramatic duel, John faces the full weight of the consequences of his choices. As he reaches his breaking point, the Marquis smugly remarks on the importance of rules, believing he's won. But Winston interjects,
He didn't shoot.
With one decisive move, John eliminates the Marquis, uttering the word
Consequences.
encapsulating the core theme of the entire franchise. This moment not only ties the narrative together, but serves as a powerful reminder that every action in the world of John Wick carries weight, making it a fitting and impactful conclusion.